Gogossing, they got a draft, hwan1004tscnmla. Said it's full of ills, and I love that reference because if anyone's used the website Popular, where you can like learn all these phrases for different languages, always at the bottom you have the translation for my hovercraft is full of ills, like many different languages, which I really like. And that of course as well is a reference to Monty Python as well. They want us to get a British comedy, so there you go. How did we get to hovercrafts again? Oh, that's right. The ferry. Yeah, ferry. Yeah, if you typed over hovercraft on YouTube, you get many videos, yeah. Should have been named the Dovercraft, the Dovercraft. Someone get this guy a job. I said it would be cool, I didn't. The Dovercraft, the hovercraft, the Dovercraft. I get it. I like it. I think it's a good idea. Maybe that's why they went out of business. Maybe that's... They just didn't have these great ideas that Norwegian guy hwan_ has come up with. So, there you go. Alright, how are we doing for our journey, by the way? We are 122 kilometers out. Yeah. 2 hours. Go. Look at that. Right on schedule, another toll.
Yeah, I think we will definitely have time for another delivery.
Hope so. Hope so. Hopefully it takes us the way we want to go. Match Gaming here, first time chatter, welcome in. Welcome. Saying, hey guys, thanks for making the amazing game, it's incredible, it's going so well. The game nearly 12 years later this year. It's crazy, right? How many years it's been. Only a week into playing, and I've been playing Truckers MP, can't thank you enough. There you are, welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying your time. And of course enjoying the many wonderful things that the community have created as well, in terms of mods and all sorts of other things as well. So we appreciate you. We hope you have an enjoyable time trucking and explore the community a little bit. There's so many different parts to explore, from mods to virtual trucking communities to the Reddit, subreddit, and so much more. Glad you found our stream. Glad you could be here today. Good stuff. Big roundabout, isn't it?
But we are still in Spain, right?
Have we not crossed over into France yet?
No. Oh, at least I think.
Well, it's usually pretty obvious, right? Usually it's like an area with like some big flags and say like welcome to France.
There's a football pitch here. Nice.
Oh, look at that. There's some football. Heck yeah. You play football, you know, yourself? Yeah, you're part of any club, I think you do?
Well, I played the small version of football with 6 players on each side.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something like table football or something like this.
No. Okay, the medium version then.
Medium version. Okay, 6 versus 6. I got you.
Yeah. I actually have a match after the stream.
Oh, do you actually?
Yeah.
Okay, best of luck. Because do you have like an actual league then, or like an actual point system and tournaments, or is it just kind of
Yeah, we do, but it's just, you know, it's just an amateur league.
Isn't that a good thing? Just for a bit of fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, you're catching all these fines, man. You need to slow yourself down. Was that 2 fines in a row? Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna make any money on this job.
I was thinking if there isn't a police car behind us, because once I was playing and I got like 3 fines in a row, and then I noticed there's a police car behind me.
He's just like making his day very, very easy. He's just like, yeah, I'll take this. Yeah. Yeah, do you have a certain position in your football team, or is it just kind of like...
Yeah, I play in defense, because... Yeah, I think like it's easier, you don't have to play with the ball so much.
You just defend it when it's coming on.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that for? 3 years or?
Well, I was playing football between the ages of 7 to 11 in like a regular ball club in Prague, and then I quit and I started playing this smaller version in I think 2016. So yeah, I played it for 8 years now.
Okay. You've been enjoying it so far, like in a smaller version of your league, or?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I play for 2 different teams. One of the teams is friends from high school. A lot of my friends are there. Yeah. And the other team, I just joined it last year. I think it was last year because I knew one friend here there. So because the first team we play on the weekends and the other team we play between Monday to Thursday, so I can do both.
Gotcha. Makes sense. That's good.
Yeah, and
it's about like a week.
It's a whole other competition, so.
Ah, nice. Okay, a couple different weeks.
Yeah.
Has your team ever won like one of the tournaments or?
No. We once we won a winter tournament because the league only it always starts in September and ends at the end of November, and then it starts on the end of March. So yeah, right now, and ends in June. So in the winter there are no matches. So there's usually a winter tournament, and we won one once.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, best of luck for the future games. Hopefully it's going well. I don't know where you are on the point system right now. Is that another speeding fine?
Yeah.
Oh my god, speeder. Oh, good. I wanna. That's what was that? Four? Chat's counting now. 4 fines. You got DJ Khaled driving the truck today. Another one.
Yeah. We can afford it.
We can look at it. Oh, this guy's confident. You hear that? Mark says making me look good. That's straight. April says that you won't receive any more fines. Oh, that's true. Cruise control does wonders. That's true. It's very true. That's a nice feature to have is the cruise control for sure. Kind of keeps you out of trouble if you're not looking to lose any money, basically. Cruise control is the best, right? Exactly. Just kind of set it. You don't have to worry about it too much until you need to slow down again.
You know, when you get me talking about football, I can focus on other things when I'm talking about football.
Oh, you kind of get excited about it, right?
Yeah.
Do you actually have your own your own jersey and stuff as well? Like, do you have your own uniform?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Well, we actually set up the team with my friends, so we also designed our own jerseys.
Are you sponsored as well? Like you got the advertisers on your shirts? Like,
not unfortunately not. I know some teams do have some sponsors, like they have the sponsor on the shirt, and I think the only thing. pounds maybe.
How much would that be? Is that like a few thousand Czech crowns or more?
I think one was like 400, something like that. But it's just the shirt.
So if Mark wanted to put his face as a sponsor on your shirts, is that a possibility or?
Well, if he would buy us maybe the away kits, maybe then.
An away kit with Mark's face.
Yeah.
Mark, if you're still here, you know what to do. I'll sponsor that idea. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get all the chat coming in with their sponsors. There you go. I like it. That sounds cool though. It sounds like it's actually it's a lot of fun, but it's also professional at the same time. Still follows how an actual football match would be. You have like a referee and everything as well still during the games as well?
Yeah, we do.
I thought it was more of a casual thing, but it sounds actually...
Yeah, it is casual, but still it's still some kind of a league, you know, even though it's not professional or something.
Really cool. Hey, that's really, really cool. I hope the match goes okay today.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright, delivery time. Delivery number 2. It's alright. Where do you need it? Okay, safe. Decisions. Alright, I'm gonna play this safe. Yeah. And then we're gonna have a quick look at what offers we have in terms of getting to our next destination. But worst comes to worst, if there's nowhere suitable, we'll have to see what options we have to get over there as quickly as possible, because we want to check something out. We definitely want to check something out. There's something around we want to have a look at. So let's see here. Let's get Peter parked up first, and then
Come on.
we'll see.
Why doesn't that count?
You're a little bit crooked. They know you've got a bit of experience. They're not going to be as lenient. You know? It's not going to be as lenient. Straighten yourself up a little bit. There you go. There you got it. Ooh,
that's gotta count, right? Nice.
there you go. Yeah, you're good. Good stuff. Alright, let's see how we did. Good XP coming in. Some good money. Made 6.4. And XP wise, boom. Level 10. Double digits. Double delivery. Double digits to the XP. We got a skill point we can spend.
I want to put it in long distance.
Yeah? You want longer
because
jobs?
Yeah, because we don't have really long deliveries, right? Last time I remember that the chat was saying either ADR or long distance, and we put it into ADR. So I would do long distance as well.
I'll bring you up to rank 3, right? Deliveries up to 850 kilometers and a 15% higher reward for delivery. Distance is longer than 550 kilometers. I think that sounds like a good idea.
And it would also give us like more options when we are picking a delivery, right?
Oh, that's true. Let's do it. Let's invest that skill point. Boom. Easy. Right, let's have a look at what we got next. We've got just a little bit of time left, so let's see. Find ourselves a job.
Nice. Here's one to lose.
Perfect.
Maybe we can take a look if there's another one that's playing better.
Let's hope we don't lose it. No, they're good. That's it. Okay, that is the one. Right. Let's do it. Final delivery. Have we ever done 3 deliveries in one stream before? Is this an SCS burst?
I didn't. I don't know if like Mars or someone did.
Okay. Let's make a move. Hopefully the delivery spot's not too far away.
It doesn't look like it.
It's not too far away. Easy money, right, chat? You can see that Peter's focused, wanting to get this job done. Just by the way he's driving, he's driving like he's got somewhere to go. That's what I'm saying. The way that he's driving, he's like, yeah, I've got places to meet people. Get out of my way. Got things to do. In the meantime, chat, how are we all doing, by the way? If you're just joining us, welcome along to our ETS2 Let's Play, episode 15. If you missed out on any of the episodes from our Euro Truck Simulator 2 Let's Play, that you would want to catch up on how our journey has been so far in the last 15 episodes, youtube.com/SCS software. Or if you're watching on YouTube, then you're already there. Head over to our playlists and you can find all of the latest live streams there underneath the live tab on our channel. Find all of the VODs there. On Twitch, you can watch the VODs here as well, but they're only available for 30 days from the time of broadcast. So if you've missed out on any of the previous ones before then you will need to head over to our YouTube channel as well. Race engaged. He is secretly training to become a Formula 1 driver. We haven't told you. But yeah, so if you've missed out on that, youtube.com/SCS software. And also if you want to keep up to date with the latest news and all that good stuff and behind the scenes, and as well as like on the road episodes that we have on there. We have our social media channels as well, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff as well. We can find Instagram. Of course, our blog as well, blog.scsoft.com. That's where all the news, official news, is posted first and foremost. So if you want the official news, then that's where you definitely want to head to as well. So do that. But on our third journey now, have you missed when the trailer was still go to the wrong
spot? I think so. It doesn't look like there's another gate.
It was in this.
Actually, it's not even here.
Maybe on the left here.
Yeah.
It's a big little depot. There's a couple of entrances here. That's
but you know, you see that the GPS just showed me to go all the way back.
It is. You're right. Alright, I have to look into that. So a little bit of confusion there, but we got there. Is the workshop on the Steam free? Yes. If you're looking for mods, the workshop is a good place. The Steam workshop. Find quite a few different mods there. Yeah, this happens to me too. Okay. I'll have to talk about it a little bit more behind the scenes and see if there's anything we change. Maybe it's a bug or something. Of course, if you do spot anything that doesn't seem right and you're thinking, yeah, this is definitely a bug, you can head over to our forums. It's the same place as well where you can suggest ideas. I can see lots of ideas and wish lists that people are making in the chat. As much as we love to read them, as much as we appreciate you all throwing them into the chat, the best place to put them is at our forums, forums.scsoft.com, because, as you know, the chat, it moves, it's a living thing, it disappears after a while. So if you want them more bit permanent for our team to read, not just us, but our whole team, then the forum is the best place to go. Write that down. There's a whole section dedicated there to the wish list. And while you may not get a reply from our team, or it doesn't feel like anyone's looked at it, people are definitely looking at it. So do not be afraid to head on over there and post about it. Good stuff. Alright, so time is 6:55 PM audio, and we've got 4 hours and 37 minutes on the GPS. Do you think we're okay for time, either there?
Yeah, that should be alright.
Okay, good stuff. As long as everyone's Gucci with it, we're good. We should be able to get there pretty good. Usually that's what, about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, if that. It depends on how fast you're driving.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like 20 minutes at most.
20 minutes at most? Yeah. Well, I suggest I'm going to start the time on that. Let's see.
I think like one in-game hour is like 4 minutes.
Time has been set. Let's find out. We're already on the move. So far, third, and what will be our final job? But at the end of this job, though, hopefully we can check out something a little bit interesting. So don't disappear straight away from us. So we definitely want to check something out along the way, which we'll talk about a little bit closer once we get nearer to it. But maybe some of you have seen it already, maybe some of you have spotted it, maybe some of you have seen a certain vlog, but we thought we might as well go check it out for ourselves, because I don't think myself or Peter have seen it, and we would like to check it out for ourselves as well.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll have a look and then we'll have a little talk about it, and then we'll begin to wrap things up from there. But for now, let's carry on the road. Oh my goodness, coming in hot into the tunnel. I feel like I'm commentating in an F1 race, you know.
Well, I would go even.
Way we go.
I would go even faster if I could.
He's like, if this wasn't a Let's Play, zoom in. His brakes are gonna have to be checked afterwards, that's for sure. In harm. Absolutely. Good evening from the Netherlands. Hey, trucker, how are we doing? Good to see you here. Hope you're all doing well. Let's actually, we haven't asked our chat. Let's get a location check, and I want to find out which viewer we have from the furthest away country. Do we have anybody like on the other side of the world? Let us know where you're watching from in the chat on YouTube and on Twitch right now. We got the Philippines. That's a pretty good distance away. There's a strong start there, coming from a little bit. Belgium, Sweden, Poland, France, Max. Germany, Louisiana, we got LA, so West Coast there. West Coast of America, that's quite a distance as well. We've got Mark in the studio. I didn't realise he was in the studio. I think that's what
Yeah, he is.
Virginia, Ireland, Kansas, West Virginia. We got Taiwan in the YouTube chat. Look at that, Taiwan. Great to have you here. That's I think that could be the winner so far.
나도 그냥 가면 끝인가 봐.
So far, Taiwan being the furthest away. The Netherlands, India, Washington State. I do how you like have to kind of clarify that you're in Washington State, because if you just say Washington, everybody would think, well, you're in that big White House, right? There's more than one Washington. Romania, we've got Italy, we've got Germany, we've got Yorkshire. I love your tea and puddings, by the way. Big fan of those. Love the tea and the puddings. Las Vegas, Nevada. I'd like to get out there one day. Belarus. What's the question? The question is, where are you watching from in the world? Where's your country? Argentina. Wow. Some people come from far away. Alex, if I would say the District of Columbia, do you know where I am? You know, I would love to be as smart as the GeoGuessr guys who can like look at a single speck of paint on a road sign and go, that paint is only used in this country, and I know exactly where that is, but unfortunately I'm not that smart, so I wouldn't know, unfortunately. Sorry to disappoint you. Australia in the chat as well. Mazin from Australia, welcome along. Big fan. I lived in Australia for a couple of years, so
Have you?
second home to me. Yeah, I lived in Australia. I lived there for 2 years. A while ago, went back when I was in my early 20s. And I lived in Tasmania, in Victoria, near Melbourne, kind of a bit on the outskirts, I guess, and so in New South Wales, in a town called Wagga
영상을
Wagga.
여기서 마무리하고
Interesting name.
And how did you get to Australia?
그러니까
I didn't have to walk there, luckily. I took a plane. It was a lot quicker, you know.
미안하다.
Very good thinking.
But yeah. But no, it was a long journey over there. We went the other way around the first time we went there. I went from like London to Los Angeles, and then Los Angeles to New Zealand, and New Zealand to Australia, which is the wrong way round to go. Well, don't do it that way. Go the other way because it's quicker.
How long did it took you? It must have been like 2 days, right?
yeah, it was like a blur, and it's worse because we had long layovers as well in like LA, which was like 5 or 6 hours in LA. I had to wait for the next aircraft. I was so tired after that flight, and I had to like go get my luggage again and check in again on the other side. It's just a hassle. But yeah, Australia's beautiful. I don't miss the spiders whatsoever, even if they are friendly. They are horrifically big and scary and everywhere. But the weather, I do miss the weather, and the coast as well. The beaches, beautiful.
Did you live by the coast somewhere?
I didn't, unfortunately, no. I was mainly in a lot of like rural towns, like country towns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a bad word these days, but a lot of people like said that the areas they're in are very bogan, and I don't know if that's a bad word these days. So I apologize if that does offend somebody. I don't know if it's a term that was considered bad back then, and now it's not so good to say. But basically, kind of like very country hick kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, welcome along, Brista. New here, welcome along. Good to have you. So, did you manage to get a marker with the plane ticket? And so many hours sitting? Yeah, that's the worst part. Like when you're sitting down for so long. I didn't even have like an aisle seat, so I didn't get up that often to stretch my legs.
딱 돌아볼까?
So
조금
it wasn't very good. Very cool. Yeah, exactly. But I'd love to go back at some point. It's just a long ride and quite expensive. I wouldn't mind going back one day. But I do need to kind of explore more of Europe and the UK. I haven't even been to Ireland before. I want to get to Ireland at some point this year. So
Yeah, I would love that time.
Yeah, I do plan to get out to Ireland and also to Edinburgh. I've never been to Edinburgh in Scotland either. I've been to Scotland in a few different places, like Inverness and stuff. I've not been to Edinburgh, so there's places even on my doorstep that I've not been to, which I think everybody might be a little bit guilty of, right? Places in their own home country that they've never visited before. So hopefully you need to head out that way. Edinburgh is lovely, I've heard.
It's still kind of a long way there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it depends where you're from, what long means, right? Because I could say it's a long way, and then somebody from America, even from a state of Texas or like Australia, would go, that's not long, that's like just down the road, sort of thing.
Yeah.
If I was going to look from like where I live, I'm just going to look it up right now on Google Maps. But it's going to drive.
It still must be a few hours to get there, right?
Yeah, it's about 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
To drive from where I live in the UK to Edinburgh.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I mean, you are driving to a different country technically, even though you're on the same island.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then to Ireland isn't so bad, I guess, because there's a ferry that you can take
여기부터 가야 되는데
over to Dublin if you like. So yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, the UK isn't that big. Yeah, you can do the train as well. You can take planes from London, and it's only like an hour plane journey, or you can take a sleeper train where you can just sleep on the train and go up there as well. So the Alex World Tour, I'm coming to your house. I'm just gonna come visit and ask for food and then move on. I'm from the Netherlands and I've never been to Amsterdam. There you go, see? That's like me saying, I'm from the UK and I've never been to London. I guess there's lots of people like that. I wonder if we can ever do an SES World Tour one day. That would be cool. Just go visit lots of different people from our community who do trucking, some things in the trucking community around the world. It would be very cool. Go visit lots of places we've never been to before. It would be nice. That would be nice. Oof, I can see that sleeping counter rising up slowly but surely, Peter. I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's going to hit red. And that car was feared for its life. Oh my god.
Yeah, well, but we can surely make it there in time, I think. Because on the first delivery, it read like, I think it was something over an hour before we completed the delivery, so yeah, well, we'll see.
Gotcha. I think we'll be okay. think you can calculate it right. Oh, careful, this isn't just a R1. I think you're okay though. Yeah, you're good. See some simulations. Alex, the District of Columbia is what the DC stands for in Washington, DC. Huh? Really? Am I being trolled? Is that a real thing? It's actually... Google, help me out here. What does the DC in Washington, DC stand for? See, chat, me and Peter and, others as well, we do write blogs about American Truck Simulator and, we're working our way across, but we haven't made it that far across yet to Washington, DC in terms of our geography. So we're learning along the way, so they don't teach us this stuff in school, we learn about American states in school.
So we know everything from the west, like approximately to the middle, right?
Yeah, well, so
from
far
there
we
know nothing.
Yeah, exactly. It's a complete blend. Like when we're writing our blogs, it's like Washington DC, formerly the District of Columbia, commonly called Washington DC. No way. I did not know that. That's something for the future. I did not know that. Huh. Interesting. I have to look more into the future. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. I've always just known it as Washington DC, and I just always assumed that's the name, but I've never thought about why it's called DC. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Washington DC is not in a state; it's in the District of Columbia. I got you. It does make sense now, but when you hear about it so much on the news and stuff, like we go live now to Washington DC, you don't really think about it, do you? Washington DC is in its own state. Oh, I see. Okay. Is it kind of like, I don't know if you can really compare it to this, kind of like how the Vatican City is its own state inside the country, right?
Or Monaco.
Or Monaco, yeah. That's true. There's a few other little kind of enclaves and countries like that. I guess it's kind of comparable to that in some way. The DC. And then, so I love this fact. Someone chimes in on, and the DC, as in Batman, stands for Detective Comics. Thank you, Monzo. I appreciate that fact. That's good. That's what the DC Comics stand for, Detective Comics. I love it. Just while we're on the subject of DC, to throw it in there. It's good. Good example. Those who are in their own countries compared to Washington DC about the USA. Okay, it feels like it goes quite a bit deep. I'm just going to take it at face value of what you said. DC also means direct current. Oh my goodness, there's so many different abbreviations for DC. Maybe you just use DC for this. Something you should say this or this. Or ACDC. Oh, gotcha. Okay, we're learning something every day, chat. Learning something every day. Meanwhile, I glance at the chat for not even 5 minutes and I look back over and it's 7:10 and Peter's made some crazy headway on this journey. 25 minutes, he's in Toulouse, chat. He's already made it. He's doing this in less than 20 minutes. I'm on 13 minutes on the timer right now. This guy's on a run. Oh, but hey!
Still some time to go, right?
I guess being on the highway helps.
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
Make this exit. Careful. Oh my goodness, did we hit somebody?
They hit me. Oh. It truly wasn't my fault, right?
5 fines now? Okay, chat's racking them up. 5 fines. So this not only is this the most deliveries we've managed to do in one stream, it looks like, but also the most fines maybe we've had in one stream, but I
think we can top it next time.
We can, don't do that. It'll start swerving all over the road. Yeah, let's go.
We have enough money.
I think there's gonna be enough money. You did the Miro? I like it. Turning traffic violations off would have prevented these fines. I mean, yes, you're correct, but we have these fines on for a reason because this is our Let's Play. So fines where we actually try and have everything as realistic as possible in terms of, you know, realistic like fuel and driving and making sure we're doing everything by the book. Exactly kind of how you would play it if you're restarting your Transmission 2 for the first time and not really touching any of the options. That's why we have the fines on. But Peter is deciding that he wants to absorb those fines because he's got a time to hit, which is okay. Next achievement, get more fines than on you make on a delivery. Oh boy.
You can do that.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Well, I don't think you can.
Surely it must be possible in some form or idea. Maybe in like a very short journey it's possible, it's like a very low paying
Maybe,
job.
but you would really have to do it on purpose, right?
But yeah, you would.
Maybe go like through a longer road than you would normally, so you can pick up more fines.
Yeah. That, or I was thinking, like, you know those very small jobs you get at the beginning? Where it's just like an industry round the corner. You just move the trailer from one industry to another kind of thing.
Yeah.
Instead of like going directly to that industry where you only get paid a very small amount because it's such a short journey, you just go off the route and just rack up the fines and then, or just run every single light like Meister here is saying, and then, yeah, that's it, you're in the minus technically. That would be how it works. If you ever wanted to play ETS2 backwards, I guess, wanted to try and lose as much money as possible. Has anyone ever tried that before? Instead of making as much money as possible, go into the minus as much as possible. That would be interesting.
Bye-bye.
Alright, we made it. Thank Peter. Well, I'm gonna stop the time.